All right, Shalom. Call halalyam la Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi Bahashem Rakal Kodash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles, our great millstone who rule well for teaching me the truth. And salutation to you, brothers out there in four corners, laboring in the truth and pushing with all righteousness and sincerity. And to you, confusion and face brothers who don't look like average everyday Israelite, but you are according to the Holy Scriptures. And to you, I say Shalom. There's a brother Yahawah here coming back at you with another video through the Spirit, man. And this is just basically going into seeking the Lord while He still got His mercy available unto us, man. Okay, and I'm not talking about just coming into the truth. I'm talking about that, and when you go off, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your sins be the end of your faith in Yahawashi. All right, so don't wait to seek the Lord's mercy and His forgiveness, man, because the scriptures say the Lord is merciful. All right, and He forgiveth in the time of sins. So with that being said, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. It says, "Seek the Lord while He may be found; call ye upon Him while He is near." Okay, let's go into that word "seek" right quick. This is H1875. It says darash. It says to resort to, seek with care, inquire, require. All right, let's see what else it got up here. It says of God, all right, of Yahawah, of the Most High. All right, so we gotta resort to Yahawashi when well, really, in any case, man, when things is good, when things is bad, okay, you got to turn back to Yahawashi, turn back to the Lord's statutes and commandments. All right, that's really how you seek the Lord. All right, you go back to following the Lord's statutes and commandments, okay, and you repent from any type of wickedness you're involved in, okay. It says to seek deity in prayer and worship, okay, so you got to be praying to the Most High, Yahawashi. All right, the word prayer means to beg, all right, to meditate and beg of the Lord, man. Okay, because we're begging to have our sins blotted out, okay, completely erased. It says definition 7. It says to practice, study, follow, seek with application. Yeah, man, like you got to seek the Lord, man. Okay, you got to follow Him, all right, to death, not just when you feel like you need Him, all right, because that's the spirit of Jake. Okay, Jake only turned to the Lord when he want the Lord, man. Oh God, I want this new Mercedes Benz that just came out, and then when he finally get that Mercedes Benz or whatever it is he asking for unfaithfully, the Lord give it to him, and what, he don't turn back to the Lord no more, man. Okay, but the elect is going to continuously be seeking Yahawashi in our time of trouble. In the time of trouble and in the time of prosperity, man. And I'm not talking about true prosperity. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when things is going, okay, as far as receiving the daily bread. Okay, but it says, "Seek ye the Lord while He may be found." Yeah, man. Yahawashi sent his prophets out to tell you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to get right, man. Okay, and if you go to Proverbs, the 1st chapter, I'm not going to get it because I don't want to, I ain't trying to make this lesson too long, but it talks about how Jake despises reproof and how the Lord is going to shut his grace period off, man, after a certain time. Okay, and that's ultimately when the missiles come. Okay, and then it says, "Call ye upon Him while He is near." Yeah, the Lord is right here, man. You're supposed to be going up to the men that the Lord set up, all right, the men of great millstone, and any brother sincerely teaching in the name of Yahawashi, you're supposed to go up to them and find out how you can get saved, man. Okay? Because if you don't have to get destroyed, then don't. The Lord is here for salvation and destruction. All right, so you got to call upon Him, man. You got to get to know Him. All right? I got another scripture in the Apocrypha. Just through the Spirit, since it says, call ye upon Him. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 4. It says, "Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon Him for thy salvation." Okay? Loving the Lord is continuously seeking Him. You got to search Him out. What is it that the Lord requires of me to do so that way I can please Him? Okay? Because it ain't about you, man. It's about the Lord, man. All right, the Lord wants His glory and His power and His respect back. All right. I mean, He always had the power, but He wants His respect back from His people. And that's going to start with the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay? So it says, love the Lord all thy life. And when you seek the Lord, you got to love him continuously, man. You know, don't let it be no on and off thing. All right, that being double-minded and how you feel towards Yahawashi Yahawashi. It says, and call upon him for thy salvation. Yeah, man, beg for forgiveness. All right, like I said in that definition, for seek, you got to pray to him, man. All right, call upon him for your salvation. And again, it starts with you. It starts with you repenting. Okay, beg for forgiveness from your sins, man. Beg for forgiveness for your sins, man. Pray to the Lord that he forgive you and have mercy on you for being simple and wicked. All right, we all had to do it, and we still ain't perfect yet. But guess what? Brothers is still searching for the Lord. Okay, in our times of trouble, in our times, you know, that we good. All right. But the next scripture I'm gonna get is let me see. It's in the book of Proverbs. Yeah, let me get it in here. I love them that love me. You know, and that's true, man. All right, because the Lord said, "What, man? You love me, you gonna follow the Lord's statutes and commandments." All right, that's real love right there, man. Okay, and we want to obtain love and favor and mercy from Yahawashi Yahawashi. Okay, so the Lord said, "I love them that love me." So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 17. It says, "I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me." All right. How do you seek the Lord? Again, you go up to the men of the Lord, man. All right, the prophets that he set up. Start with the men of Great Millstone, our elders and our apostles, man. Or any camp in your general city. Okay, you gotta find the Lord early, man. Early, meaning before all this hell comes down, man. All right, while you still have a chance to get out and get saved, because it's still a lot of Israelites out here who still don't know about Yahawashi Yahawashi. You know, but they're going to find out both in the day of wrath and in the day of salvation. All right, which is really the same day. But again, there's an election of 1/3 and 2/3. But the Lord said, those that seek me early shall find me. All right, so if you're sincerely desiring wisdom, all right, and spiritual riches, man, and obtaining favor and forgiveness from Yahawashi Yahawashi, then you got to seek him, man. You got to look for him. You got to be diligent. You got to really be looking for him, man. You know, like how when Jake loses keys or something, like when somebody lose their keys, you diligently searching for it, man. That's how you got to be with Yahawashi Yahawashi. All right, because you need that key to unlock the door. All right, the door to salvation. Okay, so the next scripture I want to get is back in I don't know why I keep doing that. Salakia. It's back in the book of Sirach. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, man. Okay? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Okay? The day of vengeance is coming, the day where he get back at 2/3 of our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, for dishonoring him. Okay, and being continually disobedient. All right. So it says, make no tarrying, man. Yeah. When you tarry, that means you wait, man. Okay, you taking your time. You being slow with it. Nah, man. If you see what the hell going on in America, all right, and really all over the world, man. It's not but a bunch of wickedness. All right. So that's why, in order to get out of that wickedness, to obtain righteousness, you got to be seeking the Lord, because the Lord is righteousness, man. All right, and as are his men. Okay, that's why we got the brotherhood, man. And that's everything is set up by Yahawashi Yahawashi. And if you want righteousness, if you want to be perfect, you got to seek him, so you can receive that crown of life. Okay, ruling over the nation of Israel, and so on and so forth. Have Yahawashi call you his friend and tell you a job well done. Okay, all of the elect want that. That's why there is an elect. All right, the 144,000 and the 1/3. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. Yeah, man. If you take your time and you BSing on again, right, with Yahawashi Yahawashi, suddenly, which means quickly, all right, just out of the blue, that day is gonna come. All right, and you're gonna be sorry, man. You know, you're going to be shameful that you didn't tend to the Lord while you still could have, man. All right. It says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed. So why you think you good in Babylon or wherever you at, you know, Yahawashi is going to come and he's going to hit you with a missile or an animal, you know. The scriptures say wild beasts full of rage, spirits created for vengeance. You don't know what the Lord got planned for you, man. But that's why you got to seek him, so that way you can get that favor from him, man. So you can be pardoned of your transgressions, so you can be forgiven. Okay? And it starts with going back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Actually reading the scriptures. All right? It says in perishing the day of vengeance. Yeah, that's the point, man. Okay? But all of those things can happen to you if you don't seek Yahawashi Yahawashi. All right? Because we don't want that day to come where, you know, you're trying to call upon him and he said, I never knew you. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that. You know? We want this Lord to say, again, job well done. All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse. Let me see if I can. Yep, let me start at verse 21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Okay, that's the whole point of turning to Yahawashi Yahawashi. Okay. You got to do the will of the Father. What's the will of the Father? Whatever's written in these laws, statutes, and commandments, whatever's written in a book, man. All right? The Holy Scrolls. All right? It says, because, you know, you got a lot of these off-Israelite camps that's calling on Yahawashi, all right, or Jesus Christ, or whoever they're calling on, all right? But they doing it in a wicked manner. They doing it in wickedness. Okay? So that's why Yahawashi said, all right, right lettering, this is Yahawashi himself speaking. That's why he said, not everyone that saith unto him, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom. Because you got these guys calling on the name of the Lord for their own wicked deeds and their own wicked imaginations. All right. So that's why the Lord said, that's why the Lord entices you to do, instead of just say what you gonna do, man. All right, the Lord loves a doer. All right, the Lord loves a walker, not a talker. All right, let's just put it like that. That's why you got to do the will of the Father. All right, which is what you got to, again, studying. All right, seeking the Lord, coming out to the highways and the hedges. All right, all of those things, giving diligence to be saved. Verse 22, it says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. Okay, because look, man, these false prophets is going to make it look like they working miracles and so on and so forth. All right, but again, it's going to be a lot of those guys who's not going to be in the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi. All right, the Lord is not dealing with somebody who's calling on his name unrighteously, man, or unjustly, and the Lord knows those men. All right. But they're going to look like they're doing miracles to people, but it's really not, man. That's really not what it is. All right, only the true men of the Lord is going to be working miracles in the latter days, man. All right. Verse 23, it says, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Yeah, that's what Yahawashi is going to say. Yeah, he's literally going to say that, man. Okay, he's going to say, depart from me, ye that work iniquity, man. But he's gonna say that in the way of y'all destruction, okay, in the way of judgment. All right, because that's what these niggas is doing, man. Your Nates and your Yohanas, all right, Zabaks, Comfies, all right, all you guys out there who so-called calling on the name of the Lord, man, which a lot of y'all ain't, Salakia, none of y'all ain't. All right, y'all gonna get destroyed, man. Y'all gonna be trying to ask, y'all gonna be begging the Lord to pardon y'all sins and so on and so forth. But guess what? The Lord said in your security, you're gonna be destroyed because you wasn't being faithful. That's why the scriptures say, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. All right, because y'all wasn't faithful to the Lord. Y'all was faithful to Satan. Y'all was faithful to wickedness. Okay? But that was the point that I want to get on that, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edified through the Spirit, man. Call halalyam la Yahawashi Yahawashi. And continue to seek the Lord, brothers. You know, just because you're in the truth now, you call yourself doing the work. Hey, build your faith up. Do more work, man. You know? So with that, I say shalom.